If you drive through the city of Detroit, right now it's almost a tale of at least two cities, maybe more. It's the city of business growth and revitalization, but it's also the city of blight and neighborhood despair and infrastructure that doesn't work. That is the real Detroit.
People avoid coming down this block and walking past these houses because you don't know who could be watching. Someone can end up missing, you would never know.
Behind the street, it's like all bad. We had 2 break-in attempts last year, and it was through the front door.
Okay, all right, got it. Good morning, ma'am. How you doing? Hello, ma'am. These young students here are resource constrained. They are not talent constrained. They're very intelligent, they're very good people, and we just need to let them know that where you start is not where you finished. Our goal, and I know this is aggressive, but it is to use 10 weeks to make an impression upon them for the rest of their lives.
It was Mark Royce who approached me about 3.5 years ago with the idea to not just have GM donate $27 million to some of the public schools in Detroit, but he wanted to get involved in the lives of the children.
And wouldn't that be great if they got General Motors on their resume? Wouldn't it be great if they made some money doing it? And wouldn't it be great if they learned things that may not learn in school?
And so because the GM employees are so busy, he asked me if they could help get the retirees organized to put the kids to work on community service projects and serve as mentors to them.
I can remember one of the very first conference calls we had with Mike and a few of the other retirees, and just being in awe of who was on the phone line with me. I mean, these are people that were legends in their careers and leading General Motors, and here we're on a conference call with them, and we're all talking together about an exciting new project, which really was like a startup company within General Motors.
We run it such that it's a grassroots effort at each school. So each team's empowered to come up with their own projects. We don't tell them what projects to do. And we find this really works because what happens is the high school students in the student corps tend to relate to what the communities and schools' needs are. And it tends to bring the community together, it tends to bring the schools' administration together, along with the student corps, to work on projects that are of interest to everybody. And so it's a win-win-win.
Behind me is the purple wall, and this is the entrance of the school where every kid comes in through. And it was embarrassing. So we decided as a team to make the Pontiac High School entrance our main project, because we want to make our school look better for the new high schoolers that are coming in and just for us.
So everyone has an opportunity to do some of the jobs.
They let us do the work. They teach us.
Except me, I give out the assignment.
For a 63-year-old to be spending his summer with 17 and 18-year-olds and listening to some of the things that they say and they think, and then running it through your filter and all the other things, it keeps you from getting stodgy.
With the retirees, we're dealing with baby boomers, and even pre-baby boomers in some instances. So you have like a 50-year age gap there, so lingo's different, work ethic's different, entire outlook on life is different. So my role as the UDM intern is kind of to be the intermediary between the GM retirees and the high school students.
I really value my relationship that I have with the students. We've really formed a close bond, and they come to me about a lot of personal things that they probably wouldn't share with other people. Sometimes if they just look like they need a hug, I kind of know when to step in.
Most of our students do not come from what we would define as a traditional family. So many of these students will be the first one that will graduate from high school. They will be the first one to graduate from college. If a student is going to school and there's not anyone at home wanting to know what their grade point average is, if there's not someone that's talking to them about financial aid forms and colleges, those are things we can talk about.
Many have never heard the fact that they can do something great in their lives. It's like a plant that needs watering. If you never water the plant, it's going to die. And we see them take off after they get the watering, the love, the care of these retirees who stay in touch with these students even after the program's over. It's transformative. It changes their lives from these backgrounds some of them come from, to, again, students that are going to make a difference in the world. I really believe that.
When you look at a young student and you meet them on day one, and you notice they won't look you in the eyes, the handshakes are lukewarm, if at all, at best. They're fidgeting, they're dancing. It's almost like, they're always just looking to exit stage left and run.
A lot of the students have never had a job before, didn't show up on time, didn't dress appropriately for work, didn't use the right language, essentially had zero professional skills. And the growth that we've seen with all of the students is just miraculous. Every aspect of their work has improved, and they've all grown as people in different ways.
Well, I'm the varsity captain of the football team, and this is our home field. This is our house. So basically, we just built on our school spirit up and built on our community spirit up to come show us love.
You kind of saw a little change in the attitude, they kind of picked up that sense of pride they had for their school. It kind of came out, and a sense of accomplishment from the work they were doing. It wasn't just, I'm doing this because I've been told to do it. It's, I'm doing this because the work I'm doing is going to make a difference and it's going to leave something behind.
I think the Student Corps program is being a catalyst for change, not just within the students' lives, but in the surrounding community, making them feel better about themselves as well.
Before we started our work, it was basically abandoned. Like, nobody would allow their kids to come up here because they thought it was dangerous. And slowly but surely, we saw a lot of people actually coming and feeling comfortable to bring their kids here. So we felt really happy. And I never knew coming into this program that I would make such a difference, not only to me, but to the community.
I think the work that we did was not just painting the fence and removing the shrubs. It was the fact that someone was taking interest in their community, and the community is proud of what they have.
People start to take more pride in their homes. They start to cut the grass. They start to take better care of the landscape. The school starts to take better care of itself.
The whole community felt like they were missing something. And now GM Student Corps and me and my colleagues, we just filled the void.
It's not a feeling you can put a price tag on. When you live in a place that you're proud of, it can be contagious.
The work that we do here is not just the physical changes, it's just how people will feel here. You want to come somewhere that looks good. They could come and have pride in their school.
I'm more than proud. I can't even put it into words. It's an emotion I really can't express. I'm just having so much joy in this program. You learn a lot.
Some of the most exciting goosebump kind of events that happen are after the program. It's the continuation of mentoring that happens with the retirees.
Our statement to our students is this isn't a 10-week program. This is a program for life. We're the people that are responsible for our neighborhoods, our communities, and our families. So I want them to believe in themselves and know how special they are, but that no one owes them anything and no one's going to give them anything. They got to earn it, they got to work and get it.
People in Detroit have really a strong spirit. They're resilient. They've been through a lot. And I really believe the city's going to come back faster than people think. And I think we're developing the next set of future leaders for Detroit. I really do.